that is what it is. So I, in the midst of doing a reorganization of my closets, of course my dog walks in when I start talking. She's been ignoring me the whole morning. I'm gonna try and do like a work week. It's gonna be a short one because yesterday was MLK Day. So the offices were closed, which I totally forgot. I thought, not forgot, but like this morning I opened my laptop and I was like, don't I have a Monday, like a 9:30 meeting? And so I'm checking and I was like, oh, there's no meetings on my calendar. And then I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. We're starting off on the right foot this morning. But yeah, today I have an optometrist appointment, so I gotta make sure to take my glasses. It's a new optometrist. Usually I go through Kaiser, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is through Kaiser or through my vision plan, because allegedly Kaiser doesn't do the optometry, but I've gone in the past to like get my eyes checked at Kaiser and it's been fine. They just don't cover that many glasses, which is cool because last time I ended up taking my prescription and just buying, online. I haven't had new glasses since before 2020. No, it was 2020 was the last time before the pandemic hit, because I remember, I think like the weekend before things shut down, I was picking up my glasses at the Kaiser in Oakland. Plan is to go to that optometry appointment, and then I have a return to make for Amazon, and the optometrist is like 2 blocks away from the Whole Foods, and so I'm like, I can just go do that, because when I'm sitting here in my apartment and I think about making the journey to that Whole Foods, it seems really far. In my head, it's not that far. It's just in my head, the way I see it, it's like, oh, it is miles away. But in terms of like my mental health and how I'm feeling about myself, like I am feeling quite low. And it's kind of like, I guess my goal, my short-term goal is to try to get myself into a space where I feel a little better. That way I'm not capable, that way like I can move on to the next thing. I don't have to feel perfect, but I just want to feel better, like be at a better state where I'm not like stressing out about everything, and unhappy, because I am unhappy right now. Like there's certain things that bring me joy, like my friends, my fur ball, and I am able to sit here and be grateful, and I look outside, I'm like, wow, like I am so lucky. This is, I'm grateful for what I currently have. And then I spend all this time at work, and work is where I'm feeling just all of the stress and all of the anxiety. Like I walked out today with my dog and my hands started sweating because I'm anxious. And you would think I'm anxious because I have an optometrist appointment, but it's work. Work has me anxious. Go ahead and put this in the front so I don't forget to take it with me to the optometrist appointment. So you can see it's a little crock pot. It was like that not reheatable, that like portable one you can take and then heat up at your desk. But it didn't work out. At least this one didn't work out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, by we, I mean I just got back from, going out there. Oh my gosh, my hair started, I don't know what it's doing. Anyways, I went to my optometrist appointment and I did end up going to Whole Foods, which I felt so dumb afterwards, because that Whole Foods, I guess when the pandemic was more fresh, not fresh, but like what? The last time I had to go and return something was maybe like a year or more ago, and you had to go through the Whole Foods, which is on the second floor, because it's a hill. So there's like the bottom floor and the second floor, which technically would be like the first floor if you're coming down the hill, but if you're going up the hill, it's the second floor. Anywho, you had to go through the Whole Foods, then go downstairs, and then you can go and like do the return. They have like the box, like the automated one, and then they have a person depending on how big your box is. And I figured my box, even though it's kind of, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna give it a shot with like the self return, so I'll just go to the guy and then he can do it. But turns out that the door's actually open to that floor now. Who knew? I actually really like my optometrist. Gosh, I wish I remember her name. No, I feel so bad. But I really liked her. She explained everything to me without me even asking, without me being like, give me the deets. It was just like, let me explain to you how this works, and let me, like, everything for the machines they explained, because they had a lot of machines, a lot of really cool fancy ones. Well, to me they're fancy because, you know, I'm kind of used to like old school, like they even for like when they do the air pressure, you know, like they do the little wind blow in your eye. For this one, they got like this new gadget, which is just kind of like a little gun thing, like a little, and it just feels like somebody's tickling your eyelashes, kind of like it's still not the best feeling, but I would take that over sitting on a machine and waiting for it to blow. She did explain to me, like, my vision is not bad. Like, I guess, because I told her, like, it feels like sometimes my eye, kind of like when you have a camera and you're trying to focus, like, it's having a hard time focusing on things sometimes. And so I do have astigmatism in just my right eye. My left eye is nearsighted, but my right eye has astigmatism. And so she said what happens is that my brain has to choose, like, kind of like which one to work on. Like, I guess, like, it chooses which eye, like which struggle does it want to have. Does it want to have the nearsightedness or the astigmatism? And so it might use one eye more than the other. And so, yeah, essentially I don't need glasses, like, for everyday wear. I can continue using my glasses the way that I've been doing it, which has been like my computer, or when I need to see far away, I can continue doing that, but I don't need them permanently. There was a slight change in my prescription, but it wasn't like extreme, so it wasn't worrisome. For them, they just it's kind of like, it just, you know, like, it's no biggie. She said it shouldn't change in any, like she doesn't foresee any change in the next 4 years. And that was before I told her it has been 4 years since my last prescription. So she was like, yeah, it's fine. She showed me the picture, explained to me, like, the glaucoma, I don't have it. And then, like, this one area, I can't remember what it's called, but, like, she was like, oh, you see this is like a reflection in its pools, and usually, like, you can see it more in children. So she was like, so that's just, you know, the little bit of child left in you. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, I still have a little child in me. I chose some glasses. There wasn't that many options. I will say that was a downside. I didn't think about it thoroughly. Was a bit pricey, I will say, even with my insurance. But my insurance covered a pretty hefty amount of what the total was. So, I mean, that was pretty good. But I thought about it. I was like, you know, like, I gotta choose glasses that I like, that look cute, that I will wear. And then, you know, I don't, technically, my optometrist says I don't really need to go back that often. So even if I come back in 4 years, I should still be fine. Morning. It's Tuesday. Gotta make myself a sandwich. I gotta go to the office. I don't mind buying lunch at this office. However, I'm trying to save money by not shopping. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but Trader Joe's baked goods tends to expire really quickly on me. Like, I'll have it for like a bit and then boom, expired. Just gonna make myself a sandwich. Today I have to go, it's my favorite. Also, yeah, I do have the window open. You might be thinking, if it's so cold, why do you have your window open? Well, if I don't leave it open, my apartment gets no ventilation, and then it starts smelling kind of funny because, you know, you have everything closed. And I personally don't like that smell. I guess I'm sensitive to scents. I have like a sense, not a sensitive nose, but I can pick up on scents pretty easily. It just feels like, oh, it smells like dirty in here if, you know, the window isn't open. Like, open every window, and so it's cold. But that's kind of the battle that I'm dealing with, is like old building versus cold winter versus mustiness. Anybody who lives in an old building, because you're not insulated, and yeah, I guess it's more likely to like store smells or have leak smells from other apartments, which happened yesterday. My apartment smelled like a smoker's apartment, thanks to whoever my neighbor who smokes is. I also don't care to like report or anything like that. Like, I like this apartment. I like my rent. We just will put up with it unless it becomes like a severe issue. So today I go into that one office. I think the most annoying part about that office is that it's packed. It's a really small little office, and it gets, on Thursdays, it's just packed with HR, essentially, which whatever. The issue isn't that it's HR. The issue is that there's no, like, it's an open concept office, and so there's no like, all our other offices have like phone booths, like what you see, you know, in a lot of the tech companies, and it's great in those offices. It does have its flaws. However, this office has absolutely no phone booths, and that's annoying because that means I have to like use the conference rooms, and that means like I'm competing with everyone for 2 conference rooms, including whatever appointments are in office. So yeah, it's a little annoying. Got those little mixed greens. Yesterday I was so annoyed because my salad went bad. Something is up with my refrigerator, or it's been freezing certain products. Like, I don't know. I've messed around with the temperature a little bit, but like certain products get frozen, other products don't. So like my water jug, which is on the top shelf, has gotten frozen, but like right now I have iced tea in there, and that iced tea is iced tea. Like, there's nothing frozen about it. And then my salad was at the bottom shelf, and that got frozen. But then this didn't get frozen. So it's so confusing. Alright, so I just got home a bit ago. I had cereal. I was kind of hungry. Crock-pot got here, and it's like the little portable one. And this one is not broken. Like, now that I have the color, I'm like, I don't know about it. I also wasn't sure if to get it, but it was on sale, I want to say. And I don't have any like soup containers for work. And I figure, like, regardless of where I work at, I'm not saying that I'm leaving, but like if I were to get a job where I actually have a desk, I've read that from some people that you can leave the base and then just take this. This is the insert. So this is where you would put your food, which is a lot smaller. It's pretty cool. It's like a little mini crock pot, and it has like the USB connection thing. You can plug it in and then like heat up your food. And I was mostly thinking about it for like that one time I had soup. I did a thing, and I have to go and pick up that thing. And I could go and pick up that thing today. The thing is, I'm too lazy to travel across town. Oh, not across town. I'm lazy to travel all the way out there. Although I know I would Uber back home, for sure. Like, I would not take the bus home. But tomorrow, the office that I'm in could just like right after work hop on the bus that passes through there, because it would drop me off near where I have to go. And so I was like, well, I could do that and then pick up my stuff and then take an Uber back home, or wait until Saturday. Both days, starting tomorrow until Monday, it's supposed to be back to back raining, although Saturday is marking it as like 90%, which is higher than the other days. In general, I don't want to be out there in the rain, but I'm thinking like, because tomorrow I will be out in the rain regardless because I have to go to work, then maybe I can just do what I need to do tomorrow. So I did the thing. I'll just show. But yeah, I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous, because this means I accumulated debt. So I contrary to popular belief, I don't have superfluous amount of money. I obviously live in one of the most expensive cities in the country, and I make really bad financial decisions, at least according to me. But here's where I girl math it, but also not really girl math it. I do have a desktop, and I do have a MacBook. My MacBook is from 2013, so Girlie has been doing 10 to 11 years of service, and most of her service was during 2020 to 2022. Yeah, because my job had a bring your own laptop policy before 2022, and that's when they got their own computers, and I think it was 2022. And since then, I haven't had to use my personal laptop, which was perfect timing, because the month right after that, my computer started doing this thing where sometimes it wants to turn on and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends what day of the it's really random. Like, there's times when you like open it and just like push buttons and nothing turns on. There's times when you open it, it turns on and you're like doing fine, and then boom, it turns off on you. And so that was becoming a hassle during 2022, because I was using it for my therapy. During last year, 2022 to 2023, I was using my laptop mostly for my therapy calls. And one of the issues I was having is like sometimes I would like go on there and I'm ready to sign in, and then boom, my computer would just like shut off. And I was like, okay. And so I tried using my PC. I do have a PC. The reason I bought it was because I wanted to play The Sims, and I couldn't do that on the MacBook, and I'm not going to do it on the MacBook. MacBooks, I know that they made one that's super powerful, that you're supposed to be able to do like all these amazing things, but I just know. I only trust PC with the gaming part. I bought the PC back in like 2019. Yeah, 2019. And it's mostly to play games, and I did try to use it for my therapy. It didn't work out that great. One, The image was really blurry. Two, the audio was like not great. And so yeah, I've been making do, like editing videos for Vlogmas. I did it on the PC and it worked okay. However, not my favorite thing. And so I talked to my friend and she was like, well, like, you know, it's like, what do you need it for? And there is a couple of projects that I'm trying to do that require me to have a computer. And like we say in Spanish, pobre pero delicada, that would be me. In other words, I have a champagne taste on a beer budget. And yeah, that beer budget brought me to where I am now, which is I'm going to be making monthly payments. The way I'm looking at it is an investment. Now, I think I don't change computers often. I'm not one of those people, at least now that I'm older, that's like the newest thing. I have to buy the newest thing, newest iPad, newest phone. Literally have had the iPhone XS Max since when it came out, and it was a gift, and I haven't changed my phone since then. So my thinking is I buy this laptop and it should, fingers crossed, be good for a couple of years. This is the M3 Pro. I thought about the M3, but then I was like, ooh, like I heard it's a little cheap looking and the material, whatever. So I was like, I'll just do the middle, which is the M3 Pro, and do the most basic. I don't need it to do extra bells and whistles. I just want it to be good, and I like the color. I got the black, I believe. Okay. Okay. Papa. Okay, she feeling sturdy. I like it. I like it. Ah. There she is. She definitely is giving me flashbacks to like the 2000, like whatever models. Hello. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did it. I'm in disbelief, like I really impulsively went and bought a new computer. Oh, I gotta figure out my my password. I'm gonna set this up, but I can't believe I did this. I honestly, like I'm excited, but I am in shock. Like, why did we do this? But it's so pretty, and now I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it. I also probably need to buy it a cover because I don't want to accidentally scratch her up or anything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, but I'm excited, but I can't believe it. Good morning. So I decided I'm just gonna add this day because yesterday's blog will go into the cleaning post Christmas. So I'll just add this one to my last week one because I haven't edited it yet. But today it is actually not raining, which is good news because Becky got a longer walk than usual. And then right now my hands smell like pure garlic because I am trying to cure my molcajete, my pestle and mortar. So you have to cure it because it's made out of volcanic rock and you have to cure it before you can use it. And I forgot I don't have and I remember last week when I was at Target, they had it in the, you know, like that $5 section, $1 section, like the brushes, you know, like to wash your dishes. I personally don't use them. I just have a natural habit and preference for, like, you know, a sponge with like the back scotch thing to like scrape off food. So yeah, I don't own one, and I realized after I did all of that work that I probably should get one. I mean, traditionally you're supposed to have like this brush that's more like sticky. And by sticky I mean like sticks kind of thing, like it's a little more abrasive. But the only way I can probably get one of those is if I go to like a flea market or ask my mom. Um, and I don't think the flea markets here have it because my mom doesn't own one. I need to buy a brush. And I had been thinking and I had been wanting, even though I was in Japantown last week, I was with my friend and we were there more so to eat because our favorite sushi spot is like right there. We don't explore around there, but I've been wanting to go because there's a Daiso. So I'm thinking like either Daiso will have something like in terms of like scrubbing, and then I can just go around and maybe buy new pens because I love pens. I don't know why. They're like my thing, and I kind of want one for my journal. And I shouldn't be spending money, I know, but like I'm sure I can just go and not spend too much money. Um, and then I can probably get myself like a snack or have or buy food if I'm hungry. I did eat something really quickly, but not enough to fill me up. And I keep forgetting that I woke up early. That I woke up early this morning. I woke up around 8, I think, which is early for like a weekend when I was trying to sleep in, but I was just having the hardest time sleeping in. Like, I woke up at 5 because I kept tossing and turning, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, what is going on? So I guess I'm back to my dreams don't let me sleep stage. And I'm back. I know, I said, we're not gonna buy anything. We're only going for a brush. We won't spend that much money at Japantown. It may not seem like much, but financially, it was a lot. I brought back some mochi donuts. Show it to you. I got Fruity Pebbles is like my favorite. I don't know why. Like in real life, I'm not like a big Fruity Pebbles person, but like the donut is good. Got the brownie chocolate donut. I've never tried it. And the coffee and milk donut. I've also never tried it. And then I now own a new beautiful jar. Excuse my nails. I need to do them. Anyways, from Pink, which is like a boba shop and like ice cream and whatever. And this was like their mango milk and coconut something. Basically, it was kind of like that jelly, like it's kind of soft, yellowy, jello-y, with like mango at the bottom, and it was real mango, like real mango chunks at the bottom. And look at it. Now I have a new jar, which I'm excited for, that I can use for my my oats, my overnight oats. So kind of excited. I mean, mind you, it was expensive. Like I went in there thinking like, oh, you know, it's gonna be like $7 or whatever, forgetting about the container itself. And by $7 I was comparing it to how much a boba drink could cost me. At Daiso I bought the Hokkaido, I think is how you pronounce it, Hokkaido cream flavor buns, milk flavored buns. I used to get them all the time when I lived in Oakland. I bought this, which is a little like utensil, like, you know, you can take to like work and stuff or school. I personally was looking for something like this because sometimes my job doesn't have like a spoon or a fork. We always have a surplus of knives, but never forks or spoons. So you gotta choose one or the other. And then the closest thing to what I was thinking for my mortar and pestle, whatever, for my molcajete was this. They are like the fiber, the natural scrubbing brush fibers, and so I figured like this is kind of like the texture of what I needed. for the molcajete, I bought a little stapler. Ain't it cute? A compact stapler, because again, my job has this habit of like, we're kind of like, I always joke and say it's like Abbott Elementary, you know how there's that scene where Mrs. Howard is trying to, like, she's like, oh yeah, like trying to staple with like a broken, that's us sometimes. So I was like, I'm trying to stop that from happening to me. So I bought a little one, and it's like, I guess you have to like unfold it, and I don't know, portable, love it. I love anything portable. I did buy, not necessary, but they're microfiber dusting gloves. I bought it solely for the plants. I did spend a lot of money. This little, the Ichimi Togarashi, which is chili pepper. I love this on like noodles. Bought myself 2 of these. I don't know how to pronounce this one. I'm not gonna even try because there's an accent at the end of it. But I haven't had them in so long. I'm kind of excited for it. They had like a slightly larger bottle, but I was like, I just want the small bottles, and I have to carry this home, and I didn't take a bus. So and then I bought these 4 highlighters. Aren't they cute? I am a sucker for like office stationery. I hate it, but like they're so cute. I don't think the camera's doing the colors justice, but they're very nice and colorful, and I was like, oh, I can use them for my like new calendar. I went to this place called So Cute Accessories, and they are so cute. And I did spend quite a bit of dinero, mostly because, oh, this is so cute. Hence the name. They are a gifts for my little sisters whose birthdays are coming up. So that's part of their gift is in here. Went to Mido, which is also like, it's mostly stationery. You can find like watercolors, paintbrushes, clay, not that much clay, but like a little bit of clay, lots and lots of pens, whether you're like using it to draw, calligraphy, all that stuff you can find there. And I bought an envelope opener. I have one that's a stamper that I bought there, and it's a stamper slash envelope opener thing, but the envelope opening part broke. So I bought this. It is kind of pricey. This better last a while because it was pricey. I bought this little sticker. It's Carl the Fog. Bought this calligraphy pen just because I want to use it maybe for my Valentine's Day project that I have not started on and I need to start on, but that's what it would be for when I send out my letters. A new pen. I don't know, I just liked it. I like the thickness of it, and I guess the inkiness of it. And then these 3 little markers, just because they're cute. I mean, look at the colors. And that's how that went. That's not counting what is in my belly. So I did do the coconut milk and mango. That was like a dessert. Oh, and then the donuts. The one thing, I had the takoyaki. My first time trying takoyaki. It was good. It was good. I wish there was more octopus in it because I love like the meatiness of it, but not bad, not bad. So that's all we did. I walked into my apartment and it smells like garlic, like strong garlic. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm probably not gonna do anything right now because I am tired. I think step 1 is to sit my butt down. I just want to show you how awesome this little stapler is. So looks like this. Again, it's using my nails, but Look, so it fits anywhere, and then you have to like undo it, like open it, and then you move this little thing, this little notch on the top down, and then you have a stapler. Let me show you. Look at that, it's a little staple. It's so cute. I can put this in my bag, and then next time my job has like issues with their staplers, boom, I have one. I can always take this with me wherever I go. So cute.